So you've seen the title of the video and I know what you're thinking. Gary, what is your problem with pad thai? It's Thailand's national dish. Well, the truth of the matter is, I don't have one. I love a good pad thai. In fact, I'm eating one right now. But there are so many bad versions. And besides, there is so many more dishes to explore. So I'm challenging you today to put down the pad thai and to join me for 3 unique, distinctly Bangkok noodles. Let's go. So for anyone that's been following me for a while, our first stop is going to come as no surprise. No ultimate fried noodle tour of Bangkok would be complete without a little trip to the canals of old Bangkok to see my favourite auntie, Pien, for some Bammee Kua Moo Dang. So there's so much food here, just down this little alleyway. Just walk past the Teow Kua Moo stall that I always walk past, always smells absolutely incredible. One day I will stop, but I'm always at Auntie Pian. This is probably the 4th time I've done a video here, I think. I've done 2 of my own, and I've done one with Paddy Doyle as well. But for anyone new to the channel, this one cannot be missed. It's already super busy. Not sure I'm even going to get a table, but we will see. Alright, so my noodles have come, and what a bowl these are. Now I don't want to take too long talking about this bowl of noodles because, as I said, this is the 4th time I've been here on video. So I'm going to link to my full reviews, my 2 full reviews and the one to Paddy Doyle's in the description box below. All I really want to do is eat these and enjoy. So on the table we have the usual suspects. We've got the pik bon, the dried chili flakes. We've got pik nam som, chili vinegar. We've got some nampa, which is fish sauce, but I'm not sure I'm going to need that because this is already quite salty and well seasoned. And then we've got some sugar, which I'm definitely not going to use. So I'm going to stick on some of the pik nam som just to cut through the richness of these noodles. They're very smoky, they're very rich as they've been cooked in pork fat, as you'd imagine. I'm also going to use some of this red hot dried chili. So let's take a look at exactly what we've got. What sets these apart from your standard noodles? Well, the first thing is the lard that they cook it in. She actually makes it herself and she renders down pork fat, and you end up with all these little bits of kap moo, these crispy bits of pork skin in a pot, and you can add those to your noodles just for some extra crunch and flavour. You got the moo dang. Now this is a cut above, again, any other moo dang you're likely to find in Bangkok. Homemade marinade, no colouring. Incredible. Take a look at these noodles. Now, as I said, it's quite rare to stir fry egg noodles here. These are usually reserved for soup, but they stir fry them here, and every single bit of these noodles, have a look, every single bit of these noodles are charred to absolute perfection. I'm going to try and pick up a little bit of everything: the noodles, the crispy pork. These are by far my favourite fried noodles in Bangkok. They're so unique with all those components. You just do not get these anywhere else. Well, I haven't seen them anywhere else. They are everything you want from a bowl of fried noodles. You got that smoke from the wok, richness from the pork fat. You got the crunch from the kap moo, that sweetness, smoky barbecue red pork. You've got little pieces of crispy garlic, where she's just dropped a bit of crispy garlic on. You've got the egg that has been broken up, but there's still like little pieces of yolk, little pieces of white, and that's running all the way through the noodles. You've got that lettuce freshening everything up. A little bit of sourness from the chili vinegar, heat from the chili flakes. So many different textures going on, and an absolute flavour explosion. So I could definitely stay down here all day watching Auntie Pian in action, but we have 2 more delicious stops to go through. Now our next stop doesn't open till 5 p.m. so we do have a little bit of a wait on our hands. I'm going to go and try and find a coffee shop, relax for a bit. This is where you would go back to your hotels, maybe have a swim, relax, swim off the first bowl before we hit the second bowl. Let's go. All right, so stop number 2 on our little noodle tour of Bangkok. We're at Kua Gai alley. So as soon as you get into this alleyway, you are just greeted by smoke and the smell of fried noodles. There is, as far as you can see, people just frying Kua Gai. It is like my absolute heaven. Sadikab, this style of noodle, cooking this noodle in this way is actually native to this alleyway. You don't get this style really anywhere else in Bangkok, and you don't get these noodles anywhere else in Thailand. So this place is pretty special. We are going to Nai Hong, which is the one in the middle, because this one's my favorite. I love sitting outside. I love the whole atmosphere, the whole vibe, and I love the main chef. What do you call? Kundiao. Kundiao. Right, so here we are, Nai Hong or Suan Mali. Kuay Teow Kua Gai. So there's a couple of different options to try. We're going to try 2 separate types of noodles today, ranging from 40 to 50 bahts, an absolute bargain. Let's see what they're all about. Alright, so let's check the condiments. We've got the usual suspects. We've got the Pien, the chili flakes. We've got some siu cow, light soy sauce, sugar, I won't be using that. Some white pepper, we might go in with a bit of extra white pepper. And some sot pik, or sriracha sauce. Pete Oya just gets these right every single time. The crisp, the char, and this perfectly runny, just cooked kai ob. Look at that. For anyone who loves a runny yolk, this is a bit of you. What you need to do, you've got to kind of mix it all up so you've got richness going through, as if you need any more richness after all the pork fat that's on this. The whole noodles, right? But we are going to pimp it with some of that stuff. So, first of all, pick one. Plenty of it. Alright, pick nam som. Chili vinegar. Let's go with 2 spoonfuls of that. And I'm doing this because I've eaten these so many times that I know what I like. Alright, a little bit of soy sauce. Alright, let's break that up. Let's get a little bit of that chicken. Some of those crispy noodles. Look at the chewy inside though. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is the same as this one, but the egg's been cracked in a mix. It's like scrambled egg going through it, or Kuay Teow, I guess. You got the chicken, and that all brings it together like a pancake. So this one is also really, really good. I'm going to spice it the same as this one, then we'll try it. It's just how crispy it is on the outside and how soft and squidgy it still is on the inside. You got the smoke and the char coming from that high heat charcoal cooking, and the way she's actually controlling the heat on the wok is amazing. She knows exactly when to add another lump of charcoal to make sure she keeps it at the right temperature. You've got richness from the pork fat, a little bit of heat from the pepper, and the savoury note is coming from the soy sauce. Very, very simple. The only ingredients in this is chicken, breast and thigh. It used to be just thigh, but I think maybe they're cutting costs, but still really, really soft because they coat the breast in soy sauce. It kind of brines itself. Little bit of starch, either corn flour, rice flour, and that's fried off in lard. Then they drop the noodles in, stir fry that for a little bit until it puffs up and crisps up, because they're fresh rice noodles. As soon as the noodle hits the hot lard, the hot man mo, it puffs up like a pancake. So it is kind of like a big giant noodle pancake. Add in that kaob, the egg yolk, that rich creamy egg yolk just coating the whole noodles. It's giving it a real silky, rich feel. These are absolutely incredible. It boggles my mind that not more places outside of this alleyway or outside of Bangkok actually sell these noodles. Like, they're so much easier to source the ingredients in the UK than pad see ew or pad Thai, but they're on, or pad kim mao, and they're on every menu in every Thai restaurant. But these aren't. But these are very much a Bangkok thing. If you haven't tried this dish, get yourself down here. Suan Mali, Nai Hong, for me, the best Kua Gai in Bangkok. The crispy one, the Kua one with the egg cracked in and mixed around, is also unbelievable. It's hard for me to choose a favourite. If you want me to come back and do a full review of this whole area, let me know in the comment section below. But for now, we are desperately running out of light, so I want to get us to our last stop, so I'm going to get paid up now. I'll stick links with directions in the description box below. Let's get on to our next stop. Bye bye. Come on, Gab. Come on, Gab. All right, guys, that was absolutely unbelievable. I haven't been down here for months, as you can tell by how happy I am. So every time I come down here after a few months to get those crispy, squidgy noodles, I'm a happy man. Last, but certainly not least, we are going to head down to near Wat Arun for some very unique noodles. This is actually the only place I've ever had these noodles. I'm not even sure what the real name for these noodles is, or whether they've just made it up. So we're going to jump in a tuk-tuk, get our way over there before my camera dies. But these noodles are best enjoyed after a couple of beers. So I think what I'm going to do is take you to a little craft beer bar for one before we get our noodles. Let's go. Arun Amarin. So most tuk-tuk drivers' spiel is that, like, when you get in the taxi, even if you know where you're going, yeah, you'll go, how much? And they'll go, I don't know, 400 baht. And you'll go, what? It should be 50 baht. And they'll go, yeah, but Rod dip mag, like, there's a lot of traffic. Whereas this guy didn't do that. And there is actually loads of traffic on this route, so now I feel really guilty. But rest assured, I'm going to give him some of that money you guys have been sending me. All right, so you can see Wat Arun over there, lit up in the distance. All right, so we've got the Navy headquarters here. We've got the actual entrance to Wat Arun there. Everyone thinks it's on the water, but it's not. And then we are going over there to Lung restaurant in a sec. Yes, as I said, these noodles that we're just about to get, these Sen Yai Pik Pao, are best enjoyed after a couple of drinks. Now, don't get me wrong, if you don't drink, I'm not trying to encourage you to, but if you do drink, stop here, have a couple of beers, and then head to the noodle joint. All right, and last stop is at a place called Lung, which means uncle. By day, this is a boat noodle shop, and about 5 o'clock, it turns into a country restaurant. Extensive menu, soups, curries, stir fries, you name it, they sell it. But I am here for one particular type of noodle, and the chef is in the kitchen cooking up an absolute storm. There's flames everywhere. Let's go. Mima? Mina? Me. Up. Come on, go. All right, that was funny because I just asked for Sen Yai, and then the lady serving was like, oh no, sorry, 5 o'clock it stops. Because you know what I just said? It was a boat noodle restaurant during the day. So she thinks I want Sen Yai boat noodles, Kuay Teow Kua Gai. But these noodles are like off menu, so you have to come in here. I'll stick the Thai to English translations in the description. You have to ask specifically for these noodles. Then The young girl, she's about 12 or 13, came over and was like, yeah, we've got them. So I've just been having a little bit of banter with her. But yeah, the chef, oh man, proper wok master. He is just slamming out dish after dish after dish after dish after dish. Flames engulfing the wok. I'm gonna try and get round and just do a little bit of filming. That is absolute classic. A Thai guy has just come up really nice, and he's gone, oh, what's your YouTube channel? I went, yeah? He went, yeah, Mickey Storch. He thinks I'm Mickey Storch. Anyway, we had a good laugh, and then he ran me through a few of the dishes he had, and he said the pad ped mo pa, so like a chili stir fry with or, he said, is like the #1 here. Right, so here they are in all their glory. So we've got stir-fried wide rice noodles. It's the same as the last place, same as the Kua Gai place. The wide rice noodles a la pad see ew, and these have been stir-fried with eggs and spring onion, a little bit of soy sauce over really, really high heat. You saw the flames on that wok. They're not crispy like the Kua Gai place. They're more like soft and really, really squidgy. They've been absolutely fried to death. Then next to it, we have this sauce, which is pik pao chili paste. So a chili jam, chili oil, and that's fried off with garlic, horapa, Thai basil. So you got that aniseedy, sweet Thai basil flavor, loads and loads of chilies. Nice, juicy, fresh prawns, and a little bit of soy sauce. Heavy, heavy garlic, heavy on the herbs. And when this is mixed with the noodles, it is a thing of pure beauty. Oh, I forgot to say, we've also got some pakana, some Chinese broccoli. So I've got some Chinese broccoli, I've got a prawn, that garlicky chili paste, and it is absolutely smashed in Thai bird's eye chilies. Look how spicy this is. I don't even have to add any chili to this. The smoke, the wok hay, the wok's breath that he's got on these noodles is absolutely insane. They are reminiscent of the last noodle we got of the Kuay Teow Kua Gai. The flavour, they're just very savoury, soft, bouncy noodles. But break off a bit of that prawn, get some of that sweet Thai chili paste, all that fresh veg, the horapa, the aniseedy, sweet basil. And this is a thing of pure beauty. As I said, I usually have this after I've had a few drinks in the craft beer bar, which is why I don't mind the sweetness. They use the same chili paste that I actually use, the one in the silver pot. I don't know the name. It's got peanuts in it, so if you've got a peanut allergy, stay clear of this. But as I said, I have never seen these noodles anywhere else but here. They are probably the most comforting bowl of noodles I've had in Bangkok. Drink or no drink, they're amazing. They are very spicy, so if you don't want them hot, make sure you say my ped or my gim ped. My battery's about to die, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope this video has convinced you to get out and try something different than just your standard pad thai or even your standard pad see ew. Both dishes I like. I wasn't slamming pad thai, I wasn't trying to trash pad thai. I love a good pad thai if it's done well, as I said. And if you do want to see a good pad thai, click down there for a couple of my favorites. But guys, for now, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. And if you want me to do any more of these videos where I take a popular dish and get alternatives, let me know in the comment section below. I will stick links to everywhere we've been in the description box below. For now, that's all from me, and I will see you in the next one.